And welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven, and today I'm hanging with the fellas. So, as usual, we have Hop, and today we actually have Scott with me. What's up, Scott? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing today?
What's up, what's up? So Hop, you ready to do this, bro?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
Okay, I'm tanking, whatever you want. I don't
Kill some shit.
give a shit. Right.
Oh, is it a dungeon?
Yeah, it's Heaven's Word, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just doing on my black mage then.
That's fine.
You're
So,
gonna tank.
I'm about to finish this. So, Scott, man, so you've been playing for, what, about almost 3 weeks now, going on 3 weeks now? Would you say 2, 3, going on or something?
Yeah, two and a half, maybe 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. So, your opinion so far, pros, cons? I like to pick your brain.
Well, I bought the game, so that tells you something.
Yeah.
So I
so
wasn't,
you tried the free trial.
Yeah, I started the free trial, played it for about maybe a week.
And what'd you think of it?
That was enough for me.
Was it enough?
Listen, I've done a lot of free trials of different games, and they locked a few things, but for the majority of it, you could try as many jobs as you want that weren't level restricted, of course, at your level, but you could go up to level 35. So even the level 30 jobs, you could even try before you made a decision on whether you wanted to buy the game or not. So usually when you play a free play or a free version or a trial version, they usually don't give you any options of, you can try 2 classes or 1 class, and if you like it, you like it. If you buy it, you don't. This one gives you a lot of options. They lock a few things, but majority of it, you could do whatever you want and try it out.
So you tried the free trial, and now obviously, there was, a difference because this game, you don't have to keep rolling alts. I know you probably were thinking. I remember. I think one time you were thinking about creating a new character, but then you remembered. But you remembered that in this game you didn't have to. Did that make a big difference for you?
Oh yeah, huge difference. It's huge. And it's nice to not where a company can create a game that gives you an option like that, where they're thinking about the players. I know it's all about making money.
Right.
And then with ESO, ESO will give you a good bit of, but in order to try, a stamina version or a magicka version of every class, you're going to need to pay money.
Well,
you're going to need to unlock, or you're either going to have to pay the ESO Plus, which I don't understand why nobody would ever play ESO without ESO Plus, but
right. It has its perks.
Yeah, it has its perks way out, are way more beneficial than people realize, especially for crafting and stuff like that. But,
bank space.
Yeah, bank space. You need that stuff. I don't know how I don't know how people could play without it, but
I feel like in Elder Scrolls, I love Elder Scrolls because the Elder Scrolls, like, any class can play any role, right? So, like, literally, if I have a sorcerer, I can play a mag DPS, damn DPS, tank or healer with that class. But the problem for me is the race restriction, because if I have a DPS, I can't go with that same race and expect to be a sufficient tank. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so bogged, it's so required that the races make the biggest impact, where in this game, it doesn't really influence it nearly at all. So if I want to go with any race in Final Fantasy, I can go with just whatever I prefer, change up my role and my job, and I'm good to go.
Exactly. You're right.
It's like, I wish Elder Scrolls would give some passives to the races. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying, it's so detrimental that, like, even if, let's hypothetically say I had templates or say builds, say build in Elder Scrolls where I could have my sorcerer have a tank build, a DPS build, a healer build. The problem of it is my race isn't going to allow me to be efficient at all three. You know, I feel like that's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. But I think ESO, I think that's what they're trying to do now.
Right. I feel like they're trying to go down that way. I see them trying to get there, but I see the meta players still trying to find the best of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's always gonna be like that.
Right.
They're always gonna the so-called quote unquote min-max players, whether you have BIS or not, are still gonna try to put together, min-max their builds to where they can get the most DPS.
Right. So I see what Zoss is trying to do, which I'm actually kind of cool with it. Right. I'm like, okay, this makes sense. But then, of course, you see my problem isn't them changing the races or trying to make it where they can, be sufficient at these other roles, like the DK. I mean, not DK, but the Dark Elf. We see that the Dark Elf has that, hybrid type element to it.
Mm-hmm.
We see it. But, the question of it is, are players going to accept that? No. So what ends up happening, it now becomes the Dark Elf's going to get ostracized in endgame.
No, I don't know. Not if they keep the changes the way they are. It's going to be, like you said, with them being the hybrid.
Right.
They're still going to be in the top. I think they're in the top 3 of stamina DPS and a Magicka DPS. Same as the Khajiit. I think that they put a little too. I think they ignored Khajiit for so long that I think they're doing like what Zoss always does, is they overcompensate and go the complete other direction, the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And
like they have a plan, and then the players make them revert their strategy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I think that Khajiits have become hybrid because they're in the top of Magicka and Stamina now. So, and same thing with Dark Elves. I just think they just need to get rid of all of them and just make it like this game, a small little thing, and you make the character you want to make, and you just do you.
Right, right. And that's the way I kind of want it to be. Like, my problem isn't with Elder Scrolls, to be honest. Now, I'm not trying to pick on Elder Scrolls, and I'm not trying to say that this game is better or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it's it is really nice that the classes are capable of playing all the roles, and they do that well. They do that well. So I'm just saying, like, when we take a look at efficiency compare, I really like the fact that in this game, I don't have to keep playing through the content if I want to experience a different job, or a different way of playing.
Exactly, yeah. Anybody who's played ESO for any amount of time knows the freaking grind of starting a new tune.
Right.
They know the grind. You got to go grind Sky Shards. You got to grind freaking main story. Yeah, you got to do this Sky Shard. You got to go do the main story if you want to do like Soul Assault. If you want to run that, you got to, you got to run and get lore books if you're a Magicka character because you want the, that ultimate. And it's just, oh my goodness, really again?
Yeah. And my thing about this whole change is, like, me and Hop wish they would have done like, where every class gets a temporary racial change, like, to like try it out, like they did for the respecking or something, to let people kind of figure out what's best for them. Because if you lock in, now you're kind of screwed. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes it a little like whatever. So, I don't know, man. I just feel like right now taking the break was the best thing for me. And I told somebody, I was just telling, like, and I've been losing subs, dude. because people are mad that I'm not playing Elder Scrolls. And I told somebody, I'm like, I'm not playing Elder Scrolls because I hate the game or its content. I'm not playing Elder Scrolls because the performance is just the problem for me. You know? It's not because of the game itself. It's like, how can I keep playing a game that I'm still dealing with the same shit? Like, literally, I logged on Elder Scrolls for performance, just a performance test between the two. And honestly, dude, seriously, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And
yeah, I was
can't.
listening to my buddy last night, and he was trying for a half hour. He actually ended up falling asleep on mic with me, trying to log in on his Stam Warden because it just kept kicking him out as soon as he tried to log in.
Yeah, that can
And
happen.
I was just laughing at him, like, dude, why are you trying to get me back into this game? You can't even fucking log in.
Right.
You know, like, I can log out, log in 15,000 times in a row, and it's not gonna change the like the difference, you know.
But I think there can be a balance. It doesn't have to be white or black.
Right.
Like, because you play this game does not mean that you can't play ESO.
Right. No.
You play ESO and you play, you know what I'm saying? You're not choosing. What people got to realize is you're at this point in your gaming, it's nice to take a break from a game because it gets stale.
Well,
and it gets old.
And there are certain things I feel like makes us all frustrated the more we play something and we see those. We're familiar with some, you know, the problems, and that's where you do need to like pull back, I guess. That's, for me personally, that's where it was, because it's like, and we all go through that, and it's not because we hate the game. It's actually the opposite. It's because we love the game, that we want and expect a you know, a certain level of increased performance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Until ESO does something with their servers, and you're gonna have it.
Right.
You know, they try to. I know they're trying to do little fixes with the way that certain stuff loads and stuff like that, because they're trying to go around. You know, they're trying to kind of weaken the game. They're going to kind of limp the game so that it performs better, instead of just increasing. Like, if they fix the server, they don't got to dumb down the game for it to run right. You know, they could just fix it and it run good and then be done.
Well,
no.
And that's what me and Hop was talking about yesterday. Hop was like, you know, the funny thing is, I remember a time when we were playing that we could see each other's ground effects.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now, because of performance, that we can't anymore. He's like, and that's a true statement. I'm like, yeah. It's not. The game is beautiful. Like, when you go through like the areas, it does have this, you know, nostalgia to it, you know, and you really do like those, you know. It takes you to a world in which, if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, you can live it. You can live that, you know, experience. I mean, it doesn't have the true essence of what an Elder Scrolls title has, as far as like, you know, the true sandbox element, but it's as sandbox as you get for a theme park game. It really is like living an Elder Scrolls experience, you know? And I feel like, and I'll be honest, I miss the game at times. I really, really do. You know? I'm not going to sit there and lie about it. You know, it's probably one of my most favorite games. But at a given point, I feel like what I love and what I'm enjoying is, you know, seeing games that like are not the same, but you can anticipate and expect that performance and that quality, and that's what I find refreshing. This isn't a game that is even close to being like Elder Scrolls. It's not. I mean, sure, they're both MMOs. Sure, they're both RPGs. But the gameplay is completely different. The end game's completely different. Though everything else is completely different in this game. Would you say that's accurate?
It's accurate. Correct.
You know, but, you know, and that's what I'm saying. This is not Elder Scrolls. It's not even close to having the same feel to it. But at the same time, it's like, why am I playing a game? That becomes my question. And I agree with you. Like, if you can play whatever you want to play and play as much as you want to play. If you want to play 2 MMOs, who's stopping you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the question of it about it is affordability. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to the whole where I can't always afford, you know, to have all the expansions and all of this and all of that. Like, I've always said it, Elder Scrolls has the PvP fundamental is probably one of the best PvP fundamentals that I've ever experienced. I'm like, it's not about the PvP, it's literally the mechanics that's holding the game back.
Yeah, I love Cyrodiil.
I'm not a person who like wants to like be one of these tower farming 1vxer people, supposedly.
No, not that. I don't like that aspect. I like the whole
the raiding system, the siege system. Right? I'm
yeah.
Like, oh, you know, I love it.
Okay, so hang on here. There's going to be a shit ton of ads coming out, and just go and activate the orb. The orb has to die first, but just gather up all the ads, and then we'll kill the ads.
Do I stack them?
Yeah, you can if you want. Just main thing, it's just going to be tons of ad.
Okay, but I can stack them on the center.
Yeah, you could. The orb has to die first because the longer it's alive, the more
ads. Right. Got you.
If you can get the ads close to it, but. We just got to kill the
orb. So I take
first.
it the orb isn't single target aspect at all.
I don't know. Here comes the ads though. Just try to get them as close as you can, I guess. Just keep them off of us.
People's got to let me pull the aggro.
Yeah, I'm not touching the ads. I'm focusing the orb. That's all I care about. Get this orb dead. Next set of ads are up. Come on, DPS, help me burn this ad, or this orb. Alright, orb's down. Alright, now we can mount the ads. Oh. Yeah, you can go back talking while you're talking. I didn't mean to stop you.
No, you're fine, man. I'm just concentrating. Woo! This
one more ad.
That was a range.
Range big. Hanging out in the back. She did.
All right, baby. Baby. Baby.
Ooh, baby.
Mystic.
Which way are we going? This way? I always get turned around in here.
Are we going the right way?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
Keep going
Now
up.
you have me questioning it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I get turned around so easily in here. Same thing in here.
Yep. I'm gonna check out the comments while we're waiting on dude. No comments. Okay, yeah, dude. A lot of people are upset with me, and you know the funny thing about it is, Scott, though, I am really having a blast, and I'm glad, dude. I'm so happy that you know you decided to try. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm influencing people away from whatever, because fans will be fans, and you know everything's to be expected. You know, I mean, you know, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm just a content creator, so why would I not play different games and provide content?
Exactly. It's not Mystic ESO Daily anymore.
Oh, right. And dude, it paid, dude. I don't think people understand. People are like, oh, they were all pissed off at me, and I was like, do you even know? Like, I haven't even. it still hurts me because I still haven't changed a lot of things in it, because that was like almost an identity for me in my first YouTubing thing, you know? So it hurt when I changed it. Like, it really
listen,
bothered me.
The only thing that I'm happy about, Mystic, is that you're a lot more happier
Right.
streaming this content
Right.
than you were in ESO.
With PvP,
and
right.
if your viewers, your true viewers, don't truly give a shit about your well-being, then they're not viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just watched you to see where you would rage next and scream and yell and get all upset. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't come for the content.
Right.
They come to see you scream and yell and get all pissed off. I don't need to see that. I like you're very now playing with you, and and you and Hop, it's, you're much more calm, and that's what you need. You don't need to be screaming and freaking yelling. You're gonna have a damn heart attack.
I'm hoping.
You know what I'm saying? You listen, this is much better. You know what I'm saying? You just keep doing you, and if those go, let them go.
You know, the funny thing about it is, it's like this for me. I've been doing this a long time, not YouTubing, but, being a gamer, and I'm not just talking game or whatever. My testing days are pretty much over, unless, for some reason somebody was to ask specifically and for a damn good reason. Because I just feel like I've been involved with this genre since its conception, you know what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of fun with it, obviously, but, there's been hit and misses throughout the years. And what I brought to Elder Scrolls, I think I paid my dues. I was never the most popular to begin with in the game community, but I got to talk to Dots, and Dots knows me. And I told him, I'm like, listen, Dots, I'm not hating on you, man. I'm like, but, and he did make a good point. He's like, Mystic, look, I know you're not. He's like, but I did mention this in the video and whatever. And I'm like, Dots, I remember a time, though, when you all thought I was full of shit, When I said any class, any role, like, all of you was talking shit about me. And now it all came down to what I said in the beginning. And people would, adjust their builds. Even the meta players adjusted their builds to what I said, So I'm like, and I never claimed to be well, I didn't say that, but I'm just saying in general, like, the meta players did do that. And Dots is a great content provider. I have no animosity towards Dots at all. I feel like if anybody who understands the game, but, as he's adjusted with the game. You know what I'm saying? He's made the way to say, yeah, okay, we didn't cover this in the beginning. We maybe should have. But, he provides the content that's relative to the players who want to see that type of, build configurations in its essence. Same thing with Fear Turbo. Fear Turbo, he's, definitely, like, focuses in on trials and trying to, at least be more efficient. I don't necessarily agree with all their results. There's still some math that's being missed, but for the most part, these guys will get you through it. Each content provider has something to offer that community. My contribution was not competing with these dudes. My contribution was to come out with the builds that people wanted to play, and they couldn't get to enjoy that at the time because of the toxic aspect of the game play.
Just hold the big
And I
guy.
don't think there's any. The state of the game of ESO, I don't think you're ever gonna. They're always gonna be toxic.
Right. I feel like that's what Kel's going through, especially in PvP.
It doesn't matter what you do in that game. You're going to get toxic players all the time, and that's just the way they are. That's who they are. That's they're it's never going to change. They're toxic players, and they're always going to be toxic players.
Well, what used to piss me off is people with math. They act like they knew math, and it was like, obviously you fucking don't. Because you skipped the law. The law, let's say this again. It's called the law of diminishing returns. And then you didn't realize that because we had diminishing returns affected, that we would also see the indifferent values associated due to, you know, specific, like you can, like the algorithms are calculated based on these principles. And it's like, dudes, really? I'm like, you guys can't be like, and when I was younger, these were principles. These were like fundamentals, you know? It was just the way it was. And I don't know, man. Like I felt like this generation like missed out on, you know, what it means to be an MMOer.
Yeah, we didn't have a. Well, they didn't have a lot of. I mean, so a lot of people. This was their first. That's their first MMO.
Right.
You know, they didn't grow up on, you know, old school, you know, MMOs. This is all they know.
Right.
This is, you know, this is all they know. They don't know. They didn't know about the math behind stuff. Right. They just go by here.
Right.
You know, that's
it. And then I have to blame the content creators for providing garbage. You know, I was like, I didn't want to be a YouTuber. I never signed up to be one initially. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a YouTube career, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. I knew it wasn't because I'm a dick. You know, but at the end of the day, I mean, at least I felt like I paid my contribution and I helped the players who wanted to do something different. And I made that contribution, and I showed it in action. It wasn't about trying to be the best of anything. It was taking the casual player and giving them the option to play the way they wanted to play it. And I did that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm happy with, you know, my time with Elder Scrolls. I don't regret it. You know, I have no regrets. But now it's time to, like, you know, test the waters. You know? And I'm having fun. Like you said, I am. And I feel like I cover the pros and cons of every game that I'm experiencing. And I got to thank my community, because Hercules was the one that turned me on to this. I played Final Fantasy 11 and I didn't like it. So I anticipated, and I knew this was going to be quest heavy. That's why I didn't want to do an MMO that was so quest heavy. But surprisingly, I was wrong.
Yeah, I like it. I think, you know who? I think Kel would really like this game.
Yeah, he's downloading it.
I've noticed that Kel has been playing a lot more PvE content.
Yeah.
Instead of so much PvP, and I think you'll really like this. A nice change of pace.
Well, and I tell people the one thing, the reason I'm enjoying this game. First off, the content is amazing. It is simply amazing. I never have to roll an ult, and the performance is like butter. Tell them about the performance. I mean, what do you think? You played Elder Scrolls.
The performance. There's no real comparison between the performance of this game and the performance of ESO, because this game runs smooth no matter what content you're in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just runs in. I mean, not only is the performance sometimes bad in PvP, but the performance is bad in PvE content too. Just the little quirks about when you load into a town and there's too many people, and then you're like, you know, shit's not loaded, and you're like stuttering all over the place, and it's just shit like that just annoys me sometimes.
Right, and it's just that's where I really like in this game. And wait till you get to try your flying, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to unlock. I wish it would have been a lot easier and more relevant during the zone when you were in it. But when you get on that mount and you're flying around, you appreciate the beauty of what's gone into this game. And it's on a console.
Yeah.
And what
It runs really good.
What do you think about that too? I'm on PC, you're on console. We're playing together. Well, what do you think about that?
Oh, it's awesome. It opens up your things because you're not limited. Like some people don't play console and some people only play PC, but now like if my dude plays PC, we could still play together.
Yeah, I love that.
You know?
I also like the fact that I'm a PC player and I can jump on my console and still access my account.
Yeah, see I only have console, so I don't get that. But for you having both, that's pretty awesome. Especially when you can't get to your PC. You know what I'm saying? Or
or when my kids are using one of my computer and I'm like, okay, I'll jump on my PlayStation.
I like that I can be on console playing with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, that's another thing, a different way of playing. You can either play with a controller or you can use the keyboard and mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing I don't like, let's talk about the negative. They don't have in-game chat, voice chat. And I feel like for PlayStation players, because PSN, right? But
it's because it sucks.
I wish
you can't have an in-game chat because the people are on PC and there's people on consoles, so it'd be hard.
But here's
real quick on this fight, when you see the black holes, you gotta go in them.
Okay. So it's like a Lord Warden type situation.
You'll see them. There'll be black holes all over the room, just getting one. Other than that, it's pretty tank and spank until he merges together. The one that's doing all the AoE shit, you can't attack him. Just focus on the one you can hit right now.
Yeah, La Brea. See, I got that one right. Ha 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 ha.
What?
La Brea.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm black hole.
No, not those. Not those.
Okay, well, oh shit.
Don't jump in that hole.
Yeah, not that black hole. That's the death hole.
Got to be a little more specific, Hop, about jumping into holes.
Said black
be like, not that hole. That's the death hole.
Know your place.
Oh shit!
What? It's a lot. I told you, man. When you start getting into the higher dungeons, you're gonna see mechanic-driven shit, man. Keep fucking moving.
Oh my god, I'm froze!
Don't you die on me, Willis.
Bastards!
Oh, you ain't even seen nothing yet. This ain't even the last boss.
Okay, I'm looking for a damn mole. Where the freaking mole at?
But like I was talking about,
Oh, excuse
like
me.
the PSN, you can only get what, like, is it 8 people in there?
Yeah, 8 people on PSN chat, yeah.
Yeah, 8.
So, in this game, we can have raids up to 24 players. And I honestly wish that Sony would get a Discord app for the players who play this game.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Right.
And I don't think that would be hard to do either.
No, right. It's like just get the app on the PlayStation so the PlayStation players can jump into Discord,
Get in the middle, get in the middle, get in the middle, get in the middle.
Oh, now you just tell me. Now, I'm sliding.
Oh,
shit. Dude, I can't even get control.
Don't worry about it. Just slide around.
Slide around. I'm on the edge.
You're good. You won't fall off.
I can't. You bastard.
Alright, now they're going to merge together.
But no, the friggin'
talk about an end boss. Check this.
The cutscenes. What do you think of the cutscenes, too, Scott?
Well, this game, there's a lot in this game to like. There's a lot to like.
I mean, is it too drawn out at times? There's I mean, pros and cons.
Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's like some of the quest lines are a little drawn out. Like, why do I have to go talk to this person and run all the way across the world to talk to this person, and then all the way back here to talk to this person just to turn the quest in. But I think it adds to it's good for the game, though. You know, you don't want be like, oh, I spent one weekend and I completed the storyline and now I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, so it has its good points and its bad points.
Right.
You know, some stuff can be drawn out, but it's more, it makes the game fun. You know, get you out to see the world and, you know, run around on your mounts that you know, that you have. You know, I like it. I really like it.
I feel the plot is really good. Like they wrote the plot. It's amazing. It's amazing. The cutscenes are phenomenal, but I agree. Sometimes the quest lines are a little too drawn out. You know, and it makes it a little bit hard for players who are used to more just direct gameplay to endure.
Oh,
now,
man.
I have mixed emotions about dungeons being locked behind the content.
I don't know. Yeah, I can see your point, but I think it's a way for newer players, or any player, I should say, not just newer players. Well, mostly for newer players, to get used to the content. You know, to get used to queuing for a dungeon, getting used to going to a raid.
Right.
You know, where some players in ESO will never ever do a raid.
Right.
Or like, you know, they'll never do that content. In this game, you have to do it to progress the story.
Well, not
so
the raids, trials you do.
Well, you know what I mean. I meant trials. I didn't mean, you know what I mean. I meant trials, not, but yeah, because there's no, trials in, some people will never go into a trial in ESO.
You know, what
I'm saying?
Yeah, in this game it does have its options as far as raiding goes. Like, you don't have to play the raid game. You know?
Yeah.
That is nice.
But trials here are one boss. Those are the trials in this one, right?
Right.
So
Black holes.
You have
Black holes.
get in the black holes.
Oh, okay. I see it.
You gotta do trials in this game to progress in the story. You have to do it.
Yeah, the trials. Raids I like because you don't have to. You know, if you don't want to, you don't actually have to do it. So you can be like, oh, okay, you know, I can be a dungeon dweller, I can be a trial player, but I don't have to do raid.
And people are so nice in this game.
Yeah, we found some toxic. I'm probably guilty of being toxic at times. I admit it.
Is it? Oh, in this game, I haven't got any yet, but maybe
no,
I haven't got.
Majority of it, they are super friendly. They're like really nice. Like if you die, it's like, oh, it's okay.
Unless you do it over and over again and just cast Stone 2 over and over again instead of healing.
Right.
Then
well,
you get...
the icon makes a difference too. So when you see a new player, you see the leaf. If they're a certain level, then you see a flower. If they're a certain level, you see a crown. You know, their experience is reflected, you know? So, like, a lot of vets have patience for, like, newer players, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of like that it does have that, you know, where it's definitely not as toxic as ESO or World of Warcraft was toxic. I was a toxic motherfucker. Wow. I was like, oh hell no. Now, what was it? DCUO, there's not very much toxic players. You know?
Portals.
I know, I see it. Like, DCUO was really friendly community as well. You know, I really liked it. I think DCU is what really made a difference for me as a player. Going from, like, hardcore raid to having a casual version and a, you know, version that you could still, you know, challenge yourself. Don't cross the streams. It's like the Ghostbusters, isn't it?
Don't cross the streams.
I don't know. I don't have a ball chasing me, so screw you guys. I know just don't let it catch up to you. Oh, I got one chasing me now. Damn it. Somebody gave me it.
Don't cross the streams.
Somebody passed their fucking aids onto me. Oh, somebody ran into my aid ball. Cool.
I did. I took your balls away.
Cool. Take my other. I got a new ball coming.
Hold on, just stay there. I'm getting them. I'm taking the balls.
Soak them up, Buttercup.
Someone's got to get my ball. See, look at that, man. I am a tank. I am all that is tanky. My Yep, my tankiness shall not be denied. Because I can imagine how much that like some of those balls are hitting me for a shitload, dude. So if it hits you guys, it's probably like almost an instant death.
Probably. Alright, we done it. And I leveled up. Oh, if you notice, there's no loot in this dungeon either.
No, it's a main storyline.
Yeah, there's no loot.
You get stones.
Yeah, I got stoned all the time.
No, stones. Like you get your tombstones.
I know.
You get your tombstones, man. I hate the a summoner's headpiece in this game.
No, it's ugly. Summoner's gear in this game is fucking ugly. I hate the summoner gear. I haven't liked any of the summoner gear yet.
So now I get to unlock my raids.
You get that horny helmet with the dildo sticking out of your forehead. It's like, what the fuck, really? That's my gear? And it doesn't change. Level 30, 60, 70, it's all the same. You get the dildo helmet all the time. It's horrible. Oh, I didn't even have a food booth going on that. There you go, it's all your fault.
That he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Oh, nice, the daily's reset.
Yeah.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Yeah, got the bitch.
Hmm?
I trapped her in the white aura site.
No idea what you're talking about. I haven't done the main storyline yet. Don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, you haven't done. Yeah, that's right. You should try that. I heard it's good.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I heard it was good.
She dies forever. He's gonna be
she
like,
comes
what
back
the
to life.
hell? They have a way to kill us.
So, you harness the eye's power.
Good, kill me. I'm the Gingerbread Man.
You spent it all. What will you do now, here?
Alright, level 63 Black Mage.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light.
Oh, I thought I got a
can
new
make
skill for
Athian without
63.
relying upon mortal
That I got between the
contrivance.
lines. What do I get between the lines? Oh, I have between the lines? When the fuck? I got it at 62? What do I get now? Oh, I get Thunder Mastery next level.
In the distant
Oh, that's what I
past,
get. I get Thunder
King
4
Thornton
next level.
and his knights 12
64.
fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear,
Golem's
they
gone
were
wild.
rewarded with a great prize, the dread worm's eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin,
There you are. God, look forever for you dudes. Freaking sewer moles.
it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon.
I really love that you don't die from fall damage in this game.
He was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not.
The lost
A
city of
pitiful
Amphator.
end for a
Do I have that
fabled hero.
unlocked?
My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are
I have it on
gravely
easy
mistaken.
mode.
You would
And hard
raise
mode,
a
okay.
hand against us.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I am become a god.
Oh, hell no, this fucker did not. Oh my god!
What I need? Fire 3? Fire 3. Oh yeah, cast Fire 3 on his fucking stone so it can turn into a giant golem and fight you.
Do you think this guy would be a good guy?
God who knows not cessation,
No.
whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Hey, don't do that.
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die.
Oh, you BS'd it.
Gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception.
Care about your fate. Go away.
With
Doing
this
my own thing.
I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict.
Dude, you're psychotic!
Who?
Sown by Ascian,
King
dragon
Thordan.
or primal.
Take that as a
The
compliment.
seeds of chaos threaten to quicken. I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world.
Of course. First you want to stop the war, and then, of course, it's like, I'm bringing peace to the world. Somebody else did that. Wasn't that Anakin Skywalker? We saw what happened to that motherfucker.
Warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Bring peace to the world by
Should
killing
you?
everybody.
Of course he runs. Oh, dude, you don't even have an idea. I'm about to screw you up later on, dude. I'm coming for your bitch ass. I'm the warrior of light. Soon to be the warrior of darkness.
Why you giving spoilers? I haven't got that far in MSQ yet.
Okay. New shit, dude. New shit. We have the trial, the Singularity. You ready? You ready?
What?
I gotta queue up the Singularity, man. We gotta do it. We gotta go
What?
defeat fucking Dickhead.
Hang on. Hang on.
I already
Hang
queued
on.
it.
Oh, no,
You're too late.
Well, that's fine. What do I gotta do?
We're gonna go beat the false god.
Okay, well, I got enough time to go turn my quest in.
He's gonna get his ass ripped.
I had enough time to do my level 63 mage quest. I just gotta go turn it in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 more dungeons I still have yet to unlock. I need to go back and unlock in Heaven's Ward.
When did you learn to count?
Shut the fuck up, dude, you bastard. And then I gotta unlock the raids.
No. You gotta do the
Oh,
60
sorry, I
level
was
60.
looking up how to beat that fucking samurai shit. And everybody has said the same thing. On Reddit, on everything. Even the videos. Get higher level gear. It's like green. It's not you. It's just overtuned. It's meant for you to like grind out the gear to go back and beat his ass.
Get stronger.
Yes.
Get good.
Must eat
That's
weed
what I
less.
said.
Get
That's
good.
what I said. Get good.
Get good.
Get good.
Here, play share.
Dude,
play
I'm
share. I'll
almost
show you
at
how to do it.
40k max health, Scott.
Nice.
That's nothing. Like, Hop was showing me my stats. Like, well, he was on a paladin, wasn't on a warrior, but technically it would be the same stats. Like, 52k is a 70 gear, level 70 tank.
That's low too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is every game has always been the same with the tank. It's always been around 50k. And when I remember when I was playing Elder Scrolls and I rolled 50k, they're like, that's too much life. I'm like, it's a fucking tank. I'm a tank.
People tell me that all the time in ESO. You have too much health. Oh, okay.
Dude, I've seen you with like 76. Remember when you had 76 fucking thousand fucking health?
Oh yeah. I
Oh my
remember.
god. Like, that's ridiculous.
Just under 80,000 HP in ESO and was like
Yeah.
a fucking brick shit house. Like
Yeah,
what?
like-
Try and kill me. Come on.
It's like, holy crap. There has to be a limit somewhere.
No, there's no such thing as too much health on a tank. It's just there's no such thing.
No.
Now there is if you focus too much into health and not enough in the defense, because now
there
you
it
might
is.
have a big ass, you might have a really big health pool, but you're squishy as fuck, so you're gonna get hit harder. So that bigger health pool isn't really gonna help you that much. You gotta have a nice fine balance between defense and health pool. You know.
Yeah.
Isn't this what we just did?
No.
Which one is this?
Oh,
The one we
shit.
just fucking did.
Oh, shit. Leave. We're going to get the penalty.
Oh, you jackass.
I know. I fucked up. I thought I had it unclicked.
Wow. Just queue us up while we're in here. Maybe it'll pull all of us together.
It's not.
That chick's half naked.
I fucked up.
I want to stay in here. She half naked.
How did I screw that up?
I don't know. Oh, everybody left. Maybe I won't get the penalty. Because I'm the last to go.
I got a 30-minute penalty. Ah, shit.
The last one to go.
Maybe I won't get it. Everybody abandoned me. I'm not abandoning.
Oh, you're in my
Everybody
group.
else
You're
left
getting
me.
a penalty.
Well, let me see here.
Oh,
What's
my
there?
God.
Oh, look at that. I don't have the penalty. Ha ha ha.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious. Make me leader. Which one do you gotta do?
God dang it.
So you should have stayed in there and never left.
No, I queued up the wrong one. It was supposed to take me to the last one. I thought I did, but I thought I had the other one unchecked. But I guess I didn't.
What are you going to?
I have to do the trial, man. I have to do the Singularity reactor. It's not gonna let you queue me. It's gonna say he's been penalized. He's on timeout. He was a bad mystic.
Oh,
See?
what are your potter bubbles?
He's been bad. Put that motherfucker in timeout. Dude, I can't even use a teleport. Oh, because I'm still in a dungeon. I gotta get out of here.
Oh.
Like, really? God dang it. God bless it, bless it. Alright.
I do miss the compliments I get in ESO on my tank. I miss that.
Elder Scrolls, like I said, it has all the things that you want in an MMO. It does.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
I just wish it performed better.
Right.
That's all I ask for.
It's like, it's here. It's the foundation's been here. Like, they did a good job in a lot of ways. Like, nobody can deny that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck no. Oh, yeah, I love the game.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden you play it and you're like, oh, fuck. And at first you're thinking, okay, it's a Bethesda game, but it's not Bethesda, it's Cinemax. And you're like, so there's bugs are normal. Bugs are normal, right? And then after a while, you just kind of like, wow, these bugs are really bad.
And there's more. There's more. They get worse. Then there's more.
You're like, wow.
Then they get worse. And then they add more bugs.
Yeah, these bugs are terrible, terrible.
Right. And then to add insult to injury, they put the fucking loading screen comment on top of the thing. This may be an unusually long load time.
No, that's definitely usable.
It's not unusual anymore. That just pisses me off when I fucking see it.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
That's just adding insult to injury, man. Don't put that on my fucking screen.
It's not unusual to me.
It's like, I get it. It's a long load time. You don't have to fucking rub it in and tell me. Like, jackass, what the fuck?
It's a figment of our imagination.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The random load screens. The random load screens. The one time I was playing Cyrodiil and went invisible and was healing.
Yeah.
In the middle of a crowd of fucking yellow people.
It's all
fighting.
a figment of your fucking imagination.
That shit. Did I tell you about that, Scott?
No, I don't think so.
We were fucking in Cyrodiil PvP and my dude just straight up went invisible. I couldn't even see him. And I'm healing a group of reds fighting a group of yellows. And they killed all the reds. And I'm running around all the yellows. Just running around, figure eighting all around them and shit. They couldn't see me because I was fucking invisible. This is fucking invisible. Great. I'm invisible. You know, touch me.
Yeah, you cannot see me, you silly motherfucker.
And I'm trying to kill people, and they're like healing through my damage because my damage on my healer is fucking trash. So they're running around trying to find me and have no idea where I'm at because I'm invisible. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is great. This is so great.
This is epic. I am like the man.
That's crazy.
Oh, dude, I'm not even fucking shitting you. Here. Hopefully I still have that picture.
He's a liar.
Oh, look. There it is, right there.
So, what class are you working on now, Scott?
A rogue.
A rogue.
My ninja.
That's right. And you like it so far?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
You know, it's actually cool though that you actually ended up unlocking your level, because you at least have to have a level 10 to unlock that class.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Check that picture out.
Going to need another blah, 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 blah. Direct hit is max, strength's max. So I need critical and skill speed.
Straight up invisible.
Oh, take my critical hit rating. Oh, take
They couldn't see you. That's awesome.
Yeah, they couldn't tell. I'm in the middle of. There's more people around me. You just only get what I got the picture of. But I was in the middle of about 20 or 30 yellows, and they couldn't see me. They're all just running around looking for me, and they couldn't find me because I kept poking at them with my staff. You know, I'm not doing any damage because I'm a fucking healer, but kept poking at them with my staff, and they're looking for me. They finally found me somehow. But yeah, I was running around for like 5-10 minutes like that, invisible.
Like, you can't see me.
It's like Tupac.
Can't see
That's
me.
fucking. That's John Cena. You can't see this.
Yeah, you can't see
No,
me.
Tupac said you can't see me. Don't tell me about Pac.
No, he said all eyes on me.
No, he said
Yeah.
I guess. Good point.
He said all that.
Good argument. He comes back with the rebuttal that slams you.
I can't be stuck down here. I don't understand it. It's like I'm stuck. I can't get
Maybe
off
all
this.
eyes are on him, and they still can't see him.
That's right. I can't seem to get.
Oh. What you would think about that?
I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
I can't believe I'm getting penalized. Ah,
Way to go.
I screwed up. Okay. So, I'm needing critical. 4. Critical's actually pretty cheap. Oh, that's savage. I bet the wrong one. Oh, sheep. Oh, that's determination. No, I'm right. Let me check. Yo, Mender. Come
I
here.
got 7 of the plus 40. Crit.
Okay. Determination I need to work on too. But we definitely got critical.
For
We
what?
definitely want critical. For my samurai.
Oh, you're so.
My samurai. Need determination. Yo, D. Can I get some D?
You need to be in. You need to be determined.
I definitely need determination, man. I need skill, speed, and determination. Oh, skill speed would be really good though too. Well, that's actually really good shit. I'm buying all those. And determination. There it is. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's even better. That's a really good price too. I'll buy those motherfuckers from you. Alright.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good, brother. See, the way this goes, determination is part of your damage.
Mm-hmm.
Critical. We know what critical does. skill speed.
Yeah, if you can't put strength in, strength or crit, I'd put in the D term.
Yeah. Definitely.
But if you have strength ability, I would pick strength over determination. You get
Well,
more out of
strength's
it.
maxed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's not a max stat, then
The term's like a way to go. Oh,
there's a lot of people
shit.
I noticed in this game. They don't realize that you can't exceed past that number.
Right.
Now, say if you're gonna put a plus 40 in something, and it turns the number to red, you got to just do the math and see how much are you losing putting that in. Is it going to be more beneficial to put a plus 40 in or a plus 12? So,
Right.
because you can go over, and all it's going to do is just stop you at that number.
And some pieces will let you put in a little bit more or less. Like right here, my hat, I can put in more critical. Or I can take in my skill speed. Or direct. I can go direct hit too. But so
yeah.
this one I got direct, and the skill speed is I can put a little bit in my skill speed. So I think I'll go direct, or I mean. Quit.
But I mean, like if you got something that's 80 out of 110, putting a plus 40 and you're only losing out on 10. If you put a 12 in, you're losing out on 28.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's better to go a little bit over and miss out sometimes than it is to go under and try to cut it, because you're going to end up cutting yourself short even more.
Go direct.
Like I said, you can go over and it'll just cut it off at that line.
Right.
However much you go over, that just gets vanished off. Turns into Fugazi.
I don't know if I like this outfit. Kind of looks like a Naruto type look to it. I don't know.
Oh, excuse me. At least it's not Summoner Gear. Summoner Gear is fucking ugly.
Definitely has a Naruto feel to it. I don't know. Crazy. Alright, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to take a little bit of a break since I've been bad and they put me in timeout. But, alright guys. Once again, I'm Mr. Craven. This is Hop, and Scott was here with me today. And as always, thank you guys. And have a nice day.
Later, viewers.